Podcast. I am Jordan from Exo Sounds. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we are talking for the very first time about the wonderful world of makeup with Liv Rodgers. Make it feel nice and welcome, everybody. How are you going?
Hello, I'm well.
Thank you so much for coming on.
That's okay.
Did you just get nervous now that we started?
Yeah.
No. We've obviously been trying to get this to happen for a while.
Yes.
But I've been looking forward to this one.
Yes.
Because as we were just saying, it's a world in which I know absolutely nothing. I mean, there's a lot of elements in life where I know absolutely nothing.
Tell you.
But makeup in particular, besides my daily morning moisturiser.
That's good that you moisturise.
I'm getting real old.
That's good.
I'm getting real old. It was
you can't tell.
Thank you. Well, that's because of the moisturiser, perhaps. It could be the moisturiser. But I decided a few years ago, I was like, I need to do something.
Yeah.
Because I'm 39 years old.
Oh, so old.
Yeah. But that is, like, as in, like, I'm getting to that point.
Yes.
Whereas if you don't do something, you're going to be in for it.
And you do notice as you age.
You know, that's the thing. It wasn't wrinkles or anything. It was just age.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
It does make sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, thanks so much for coming on.
You are welcome.
How does one become a makeup artist to start with?
It's a very good question. I feel like it's different now to when I started.
How long have you been a makeup artist for?
It'll be 15 years this year.
Wowzers.
So it's taken up a lot of my life.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Yeah.
So back in the day when I started, well, I started off as I'm 37 this year, so, you know,
Excellent.
I'm not far behind.
Yeah, so you're on the same way.
When I started, there was no TikTok, Facebook. I literally looked at magazines and books of makeup. Mm-hmm. So I started off doing beauty therapy. So
as a course kind of thing?
Yes.
And you say that now people can kind of dodge that by going through socials and things?
I feel like anyone could probably be a makeup artist.
Amazing.
Or claim to be a makeup artist, which is amazing.
Yeah, but not really though.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Say more.
Yes and no.
So you went to beauty school?
Yes.
Okay.
But obviously, so after beauty school, when they teach you like a little bit of makeup, but it wasn't really enough, I suppose, to go off and
for sure.
be a makeup artist.
Because it's quite broad, really, isn't it? So do they give you a little bit of an overview of all of it?
They do. Yes, they do. And then the salon that I worked at the time had. You might not have heard of this company, but am I allowed to say that?
You can say whatever you want, yeah.
Well, the company's called Napoleon Purtis, and that was like...
I know Napoleon Purtis.
So that was like a big...
With the beard.
Yeah, so that was... Yes. So he was big back in the day. So the salon that I worked at, we had like a big stand of all the makeup, and I just became fully obsessed with it, and I was like, I want to be a makeup artist for Napoleon.
And that was here in Tassie?
That was here in Tassie.
Yes, I know him because I lived in Sydney for 15 years, so a lot of glam
that's
bots.
where I did my training.
Right.
So then I moved away. It was in Oxford Street. Yep. I don't know if it's still there. I'm not sure. Did my training there and then just became obsessed. Didn't want to come home because there was nowhere where you could work as a makeup artist.
Yeah.
They had like counters at Millar because that's all we had at the time.
For sure. Which they still do.
Which they still do.
Yeah.
So much better now. And then, worked at Napoleon, got a job there, worked in Melbourne, so I moved to Melbourne. Amazing. After living in Sydney and doing my training there. Yeah. You learn more on the job than what you do in training, obviously. I'll just give you a little backstory of how I started.
Yeah, please.
And then...
I want to know. I really do.
And then after that, so then one of my brother's friends was getting married and she's like, I want your sister to do my wedding makeup. And I was like, oh my God, this is such a big thing. Anyway, I flew back to Tassie, did her wedding makeup, and then it's like an ebb and flow effect. So then like one of her bridesmaids was like, I want Liv to do our makeup. But this, remember, like going back like 15 years. So it wasn't, you'd have a beauty therapist do your makeup. You wouldn't have a makeup artist do your makeup.
Is that true?
Yes.
So that's a change within the wedding world.
Massive.
For sure. So now you have a makeup artist do your makeup, but you had a beauty therapist.
Yeah, because it wasn't a thing.
No, and so the job was essentially, because I literally know nothing, but that job, you say you had to go to Napoleon in Melbourne. It's like, because... What are people getting from a makeup artist on the day-to-day kind of thing? Like a hairdresser? Like, what is the thing that somebody goes to a makeup artist for?
Well,
lashes and things?
Yeah. So, a makeup artist...
Sorry for being so stupid.
Well, for me personally, I'm a beauty therapist.
Right.
So I have my beauty business.
Right.
Plus then I have my makeup business as well. Obviously, it's all intertwined as one.
Okay.
But obviously for me to run as a business, I do my beauty stuff as well.
Okay, cool.
So even though I'm called Liv Rodgers makeup artist...
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes. But obviously... so awkward.
Where is your salon? Where's
like,
your salon now? Like,
it's in Millar.
It's in Millar.
So the old Moon and News agency upstairs. So
Okay.
appointment only.
Yep.
And then when you do makeup, like it's just, I don't know, like for me, it just grew. Like I said,
Yeah.
it just, once I did one person, then the next person and the next person.
It's the word of mouth
Like
spread.
it's literally Tasmania word of mouth spread.
100%. And this is why
Like-
I told you shouldn't be nervous coming on because the experience comes through, right? I said
Yes.
this at the gala the other night. We had a good night.
Yes.
Once you get talking, you realise you kind of know more about your own shit than you have.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
that's
I
what
mean?
you just have to remember.
And the
It's
reason
about me.
that's why word of mouth spreads work, because
Yeah.
word of mouth spread it goes one or two ways:
Yeah.
terrible job or excellent job.
Yeah.
And the people that do terrible job don't have a career.
Correct.
So you must have done a really
Yeah.
good job.
I hope so.
Yeah, and
I like
you've
to
been
think
doing it
so.
a long time now.
I have.
Yes, and I
so
know
I'm
that
very
there's
lucky.
because my wife, lovely Laura, was a beauty magazine editor for a long time, and so
Really? I did not know this.
yes, for I can't remember what it was, Cosmo, I don't know, it was a whole section.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a beauty editor, and she got so much free shit.
That is
It was
so
out
cool.
of control, and that was my first eye opening to the world of what makeup is like. As
Yeah.
in there is a million things.
Even more now.
I can only imagine.
Even I get overwhelmed still.
Yeah.
If I walk into Mecca or Sephora, I'm just like, where do I start?
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
So
it's
yeah.
beyond.
So do you have? I know we'll get into that, but like you must have like your stock of what you need for certain things.
Yes.
It's not like a beauty store, right? You have
Yeah.
that, but you have elements from each of these things.
I do.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Because I really like. Okay. So
I love that you wanna know.
So what we should do is
Yes.
like focus it on weddings because that's really what
Yes.
the potty's around.
Correct.
But that's awesome, and you're in Mona, and
Yes.
you've got this, and you start doing wedding makeup. But
Yes.
so is there a big difference? So I'm guessing that beauty therapy is like ongoing maintenance of somebody's
Correct.
face and complexion.
Yeah,
the
but
skin
still
and all
comes
that.
into play with weddings though, because
sure.
if you have a client who is getting married and say I do their eyebrows, and then like I'm getting married, I really want you to do my wedding makeup. So obviously you can prepare them, like do their little prep.
Well, this is one of my huge questions.
Yeah.
So, what makes like wedding day makeup different to normal day to day makeup? In the sense, are you doing their makeup for a photo shoot kind of vibe more, or are you trying? Is it a line that you're treading between a natural look and so? Tell me all about it.
A little bit of both, I
Yeah.
think. And it also depends on your client as well,
Sure.
like on what they want. I feel like I'd probably classify myself more now as a bridal makeup artist, even though I do other makeups, obviously. But I feel like I've nailed my bridal technique now,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like I've got my own style that
Okay.
I do. So yes, it is different, and every bride is different. No bride is the same.
No, for sure.
So yeah.
But you're glamming them
Yeah.
up. You're glamming them up for that moment.
Yeah.
But you've also got to be glamming them up for the day, right? Like
Correct.
they've got a long day ahead of them with tears and all kinds of stuff. So
Yes.
does all this become a part of it?
110%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to somebody to get like?
Strategic layering, doll.
Okay. So tell me what that is.
Well, I feel like it's true though. After years of like looking at people's faces,
Yep.
like I could look at Laura, for example. Like you can just look at someone and you'll know what's going to work for them, or you'll look at their skin texture and you just know what
Yeah.
works. You sort of have. Well, not sort of. You do have a consult with the person, whether it be the bride or the bridesmaids, before you start doing their makeup. So you'll be like, okay, do you have any skin concerns?
Yeah.
Because skin is obviously a major factor in makeup.
As in like covering skin issues?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
if they do have any skin
Yeah.
concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or some people might get really red when they drink alcohol.
Sure.
Or they're dry in certain places.
Yep.
So the knowledge of being a makeup artist and the products and things that you use, you need to have obviously those things in your kit. To know obviously how it's going to work and how it's going to last on their skin.
Yeah.
But it's different to normal everyday makeup
Yes.
that you're going to put on yourself.
Yeah.
Hence why you hire a bridal makeup
Absolutely.
artist.
So you're kind of layering it beyond, because in my mind, it's like stage makeup. It's like you're just highlighting bits and doing this, and then there's like, boom,
Definitely not.
But it's more than that.
Unless that's the look that you want to go for, unless you want stage makeup.
Yeah.
You obviously do need to go a little bit more than what you would for your daily makeup. You don't have to, but I always recommend my brides too, because for professional photography photos and for long-lasting longevity, you want it to be just that little bit extra.
Yes.
Which is why I recommend all my brides to have a trial.
Yes, talk to me about the trial. Does everyone have a trial?
make it optional,
Yeah.
but I really like my brides to have a trial.
Yeah. And I think it's important, right? Because I'm guessing, like with hair, are people bringing you like examples?
110%.
Okay.
Usually it's an AI photo.
No shit.
Usually it is.
These days?
But sometimes people can't tell the difference. Or it might be really highly edited or filtered. And I'm like, girl, you're not going to achieve this.
Yeah, wow. How do you deal with that?
Sometimes I think they want to look like the actual person.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I remember taking in a picture of Brad Pitt in Fight Club to my hairdresser and saying, I'll have this, please. And my hairdresser being like, not a chance, mate. First of all, get rid of your tits and get to the gym for like 6. You know what I mean? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it won't work. You see how he's got this straight rockin' line and he's also Brad Pitt? And I'm like, I see what you're saying.
Oh, at least he was honest.
But you know what I mean? I can only imagine someone's
It's the
bringing in,
same thing.
you know, like I guess Angelina pops in my head because she's got the
Yes.
cheeks, right?
Yeah.
And so what's, you know.
A big one is Kimmy K.
Really?
Kim Kardashian, like on her first wedding. Yep, that's
But
a
she's
big one.
of an ethnicity that surely
She
is not what
it's more
most...
like the contouring.
Okay.
Like a lot of people
What's
like
contouring?
the contouring is like where we like chisel down your
Yep.
cheeks, contour, highlight all the nice pieces
For sure.
in your face.
Okay.
Yeah, make you look more snatched.
So this is why a trial is obviously super handy.
I think it is, yes.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard if you have a bride from interstate who might be coming down like a couple of days before. I still do try and get them in though, because then it's still fresh in your mind of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, obviously it's to see how well the makeup is going to hold and sit on your skin.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's nice to meet your bride.
Sure.
To make it more comfortable.
Because you're
on
the first
morning
person
of.
in the day, aren't you?
Correct.
Yes.
So I think it's important. And plus, if they're a non-makeupper, you want them to feel comfortable. So you want them to go out.
A non-makeupper?
Well, if you
This
don't
is a new term. This is a new term. I love it.
That sounded bad. If
No.
you don't wear makeup on a regular basis
Sure.
and you want to make an effort for your wedding day,
Yeah.
obviously, you want to like be comfortable on your wedding day, don't you? And
Yes.
be the best version of yourself.
Yes, it actually makes perfect sense to me.
So-
I don't think... Do hairstylists do trials? Not really.
Not as much, I don't think.
Yeah, because I think that you can
Because I
imagine
feel like
kind of
hair's
what you're
probably
going
a little bit more versatile. It depends though. They still do.
Yeah.
Again, it just depends on the bride.
Yeah. Because I'm guessing because it is quite a big change in what
It
they're
is.
normally looking like, especially if
Yes.
you have a non-makeupper.
That's exactly
Because that must be a hard person to deal with because you're kind of trying to not convince, but kind of encourage them that
Correct.
this is a big day. You need
Yes.
these photos will be better. Like all these things that you probably go against in your normal life when you're
Yes.
feeding your chickens or whatever.
Correct.
Today's not that day.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, it reminds me of like an old lady that doesn't want to be fussed over, and they're like, "Oh, please," and you're
Oh,
like, "No,"
bless, but
you know,
secretly.
you're like, "But we need you
But
to,"
actually-
you know what I mean?
That's so
Actually,
good.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, because the trial, do you have people that get the trial done and go, "Oh my god," like no, or is it always positive because you're really good at your job?
I'm just so good. Look.
I'll cut that. I'll edit that. There's my highlight clip.
Oh no!
I'm just so good.
You will use that too. I know you will.
I will.
Again, you'll have some people that do trust you and they're just like, no, Liv, I don't want a trial.
Sure.
And these usually are people that have known me for a long time and I've done their makeup before and they're just like, no, I trust you, do you. But no, I've never had anyone hate it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think, again, after doing it for so long, when someone looks in the mirror, I can tell if there's something that they don't like or that they're not comfortable with. And I'm like, tell me what it is. And that's why it's good to have a trial because then you can be like, let me fix it, let me change it.
Yeah.
Or sit with it, wear it for the day,
Yeah.
take lots of pictures, see how it goes, and then come back to me and if you want to change anything.
That's good advice too. So take lots of
Yeah.
pictures once it's on your face. Like get out
Totally.
there and take photos and see
It's
what
actually
you think.
really good to use well, I always say hen's days of a good day to use it because
Yep.
one, you're getting your makeup done for a fun day, but
sure.
you're going to see if you're having it done in the morning how well it's going to last obviously throughout the day and
Yes.
how well it does photograph.
And yeah, exactly. They are because they're going to be out there doing all kinds
Obviously,
of things. on
phone
their
photos are
Instagram.
different to professional
For
photos,
sure.
but you know what I mean? Again, it's about the person feeling comfortable in their own skin.
Yes.
Because I don't want my brides to not feel like themselves.
No, because you have to tread that line between making them feel comfy all day. and
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like when you put on a wrong item of clothing and then you're
Yes.
stuck in it all day.
Yeah.
My child today went to school. She went to school and as we were walking in, she said, I think my pants are falling down. And I was like,
darling.
okay. And she's so small. And I go, okay.
Pants is in pants or undie pants?
Pants. As in pants, like
Okay.
school pants.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, that's a new one. why would your pants, like, surely you've worn all your school pants, right? So we go in, and then she gave this present to her teacher, and then she goes, yeah, Dad, they're falling down. So I look in the bag, and it's a spare pair.
Oh, thank goodness.
But she was like, I can't do this all day with these pants. And I was like, obviously, because that's a nightmare, right? I would, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're uncomfortable
yes,
all day. And that's
a
nightmare situation.
Oh.
And then I texted Laura, I was like, what the fuck? Charlie's pants falling down. And there was no apparent rhyme or reason. They were just new and they were the right size, but apparently not the right size. But point is, uncomfortable all day.
Correct.
You can't have it.
Yeah.
You can't have it. You're like, you wear a...
Because then you just don't feel, you literally just feel uncomfortable all day. Exactly.
My guess is when people turn around in the mirror, their biggest thing might be that they want to tone it back, right?
Yes.
Would probably
Hence
be the
why
only
you start
one.
natural and then we can always build onto it rather than the opposite.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Rather than taking off, because it's hard to take off.
Correct.
Because you're taking off all of it.
That's
really,
right. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Whereas with hair, it's probably a little bit, I shouldn't say it's a little bit easier because it's probably not easier and I don't really know anything about hair. But I feel like, with makeup, you can't just be like, let me just wipe this off. Yeah. Usually you'd have to take a lot off. So yes, I'd much prefer to add than take away.
Definitely. Interesting. And I guess, my other guess is, even if it starts off quite strong, is it the situation in which it does kind of calm over the day?
Yes, you've done your research.
No, I haven't.
It's so true.
But I can only imagine it just gets less. And so when they are later on taking those photos and thinking about it, they're like, okay.
Because again, especially if you're a non-makeupper and you wear makeup and you're like, whoa, that's like a lot.
Yep.
And that's because you're not used to it.
Yep.
And then again, once your natural oils sink in and the day goes on, then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, this is actually, this is good. This is what I need.
That's great.
Yeah.
How long does it take to do everybody? Like as in one person?
I allow an hour for the bride.
Yeah.
Just as a little buffer in case you need time. 45 minutes.
Right.
I can narrow it down to half an hour if I really need to.
Yeah.
But 45 minutes from start to finish.
And how many people are you doing? Are you doing mum, bridesmaids, everything?
Yes.
Yes?
But again, it depends. I like to do everyone. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the bride might be like, I want to get another artist in to help, to ease like the stress.
Do you have other people that come along with you?
Totally. I've got one girl that's been working with me for 10 years, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she'll come if I have a larger bridal party and help out.
Yep.
Otherwise, we have a really great makeup community and I could reach out to another makeup artist and say, hey, girl, are you free on this day? Can you come and help?
Yeah. And how early in the morning, like how early pre-ceremony is all this taking place? Is it literally like 7 a.m.?
It really depends on the time of the ceremony. Again, if they're having a first look, there's so many different things that come into factor.
Sure. Yeah.
So I like to always work back from the timeline. So I just say, what time, when I'm booking my brides in, what time do you need to be ready by?
Yep.
Like what's the latest that you want to be ready by? Mm-hmm. And then I always like to leave them at least an hour after that because photos, if they're a little bit stressy or nervous, if they want to have some drinks, take some photos, do TikToks.
Do all that stuff.
Do all that.
They do all that stuff these days,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and I like to do everyone. I especially love doing the mums. I think mums are just as much a part of the day as anyone else.
And is there like a kind of levels of how much you're putting on each one of these people? Like, are you doing everybody as much as the bride, or are you kind of toning it down a little bit for everybody? So that she shines. Do you know what I mean?
I do know exactly what you mean.
Are you making them a little bit grubbier?
The bride is going to be the standout because she's in white.
She's in white, I know.
And if she's wearing a veil.
Yeah, she's going to shine anyway.
Unless the bridesmaids are wearing white as well, you don't know.
I just have this thought in my head of just like the most banging bridesmaid, and you're just like, I'm just going to tone this bitch down.
There are some very beautiful bridesmaids.
That's what I'm saying. Do you tone them down?
Well, how can you when they're already naturally beautiful?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying.
But I will give you a little secret though.
Yeah,
if you did the same makeup look on every single person, they're all going to look different because everybody has a different face.
Interesting.
That's one little tip that I've got taught.
So you could do identical things, but everyone's going to look completely different.
Correct.
Okay. So are there trends?
100%.
Okay. Tell me, what's a trend?
A trend at the moment would be, because I'm so cool and up with it now that I've got TikTok. Trending at the moment for makeup is fake freckles.
Wow.
That's a big thing at the
so
moment.
you're drawing on freckles?
Fake freckles.
Wow.
Yeah. Or just going over if they've already got natural little moles or freckles. Just
And
like
highlighting
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Interesting. I've
People
seen this, I
love
think.
it.
Again, I think I've seen AI things like this.
Yes.
Yes, interesting.
That's what is in at the moment.
Yes.
And just really fresh, clean skin. Super minimal, very natural.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And is that, do you like that style? Or?
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Better than yeah, okay.
I love it.
Because I can imagine there's like colours and things change and come and go.
Yeah,
And
they do. It's
all these
definitely
things.
changed a lot.
As a band that doesn't engage in the beauty world, I think one of the most obvious things that I've noticed in my life is eyebrows.
Yes,
Right?
eyebrow trends.
Yes.
And I do eyebrows like for a living, and I do cosmetic tattooing for a living. So
Okay.
we'll help you with this.
Right. Well, I don't know if I need the help, but that's cool. But they really,
brows
we should have done the show with you just doing me as as I'm sitting here. That would have been
That
quite
would be
entertaining. Do you ever do men?
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
As in men's makeup or
Yeah, on the
brows
wedding day.
or-
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Especially a big one for men is if they have a pimple, or I've had a fair few over my
God, yeah.
time, men that have been in a fight and they've got a bruise. Yeah, that's quite
Bit of touch-up.
that's quite a common one actually.
I bet the bride's there going, can you please fucking go and see
Absolutely.
Ben and sort this out?
Yeah.
Because he's got this, he got in a doozy 3
Yeah,
months ago.
literally.
Yeah. It does happen. It's a
It
bit of
does
a nightmare.
happen.
And I think,
Yeah.
do it, guys, because you'll look better and you'll feel
Yeah,
better. You won't be sitting there all
definitely.
day with something on your face. I reckon that's good advice for sure.
Yeah.
That's because why not, right?
I agree.
I went to one recently. It was a Korean wedding. They were both Korean, and the guy was fully decked out.
That's very common
Yeah.
in their culture.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
for
almost
hair and
almost
makeup.
ghost white though.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
their.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like it though. Like it's
Yeah.
cool because it's
Yeah.
different. And again, it's going to photograph amazing.
It was
So,
all for the photo shoot.
yeah.
The day was essentially just
Yeah.
a well-staffed photo shoot.
Yeah.
That's how it
I kind
felt
of
a
like
little
it.
bit.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets boring and you're doing the same thing all the time.
Totally. That's fascinating. So the brows is something like that as a
Yes.
guy I always notice. So I guess the question there is what kind of, because you're not doing that on the day, I'm guessing, what kind of pre-prep
Yes.
does a bride, or do you encourage a bride to do before the wedding day?
Okay. Well, definitely your brows.
And how far out's brows?
Yes. So this is the thing. This is where you can make some mistakes, which brides, some people don't know this. Or some people do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to start like a new skincare routine like the week of your wedding or the week before your wedding.
Yep.
Because obviously, what if you have a massive breakout?
And
or
skincare meaning like just the wash and what you do on the daily.
just
kind of thing?
everything that you
Okay.
do on the daily.
Sure.
Or like don't randomly go and start having facials
Okay.
or skin peels.
Yeah.
Like that's silly. 'cause
So if you are going to
don't
do that
know.
kind of stuff, how far out?
Well, maybe once you get engaged, if you know when your wedding is going to be, start like a prep, like if that's something that you really want to do.
Sure.
You really want to keep hydrated, so you've got to keep your skin looking hydrated, keep drinking lots of water. What else? Brows I will do a week before.
Okay.
At least, or
Yep.
like the Monday before. Again, it depends, because what if you want to have your eyebrows tinted? If you want them coloured, probably
Okay.
the week before. It's hard because some people are different. Some people want them to be darker, other people don't. I
Yep.
always say the week before. So say if they're getting married on the Saturday, do it like the Friday before, just so it's got that full week to settle.
For sure. Because
Yes.
on tinting day, it's probably a bit too intense.
It is.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that the same with like lashes?
Yes,
Yeah?
it is the same as lashes.
Yeah.
Yep. Obviously, I have lashes on.
I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great.
But again, there's so many different beauty things and trends. Again, that's
Yeah.
like there's so many different things. Lots of people, again,
I'm just staring at your
I
eyes.
do lashes like on the day, and I like to do
Okay.
lashes myself and create the eye look myself. Some people have what I have on, which is they've already been done,
That's
and these
right.
last like 4 weeks, and then you go and get them infilled.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other thing. Some people get lash lifts where like you get your lashes naturally lifted and tinted, and then you don't need to wear false lashes.
Okay.
Like, again, there's
If
so
they've
many
got full
things.
lashes, interesting.
But again, you want to do all
This
of
is all
this
well in
before.
advance.
Yes.
Yes.
Spray tans.
Yes, tan. Talk to me.
So
Talk tan to me.
Love a good spray tan,
Yeah.
but it's got to be done properly, obviously. And when
Yeah.
I say properly, go to a professional unless you've got your own routine like down pat.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than orange hands in photos.
No, yeah, you do see that.
It's hard
don't
though.
you?
It is hard to do your hands, but yeah, get it done professionally. Sometimes even when you do get it done professionally, just practice. Do a practice run first.
So what is spray tan? It's not beds anymore. Those days are long gone. It's creams.
Yes.
Yeah.
So foams, creams. You go into like a tanning booth. You can do like a stand there.
And someone's applying all this.
Or someone can do it for you.
Okay.
Yes. So
my only thing is like Ross Geller and Friends. Do you know that scene?
Yeah, I do.
That's my only thing. I'm like, he sits there and he turns the wrong way like 10 times.
That was me back in the day.
That's a classic scene. That's so good. That's my only...
Look, I feel like, again, another trend that's sort of... Lots of brides don't tan anymore. Okay. Again, that's another thing that's sort of disappearing.
Okay.
Or they'll do it themselves because they do their own tans usually, so they'll know on this day it looks really good. But if you were to tan, definitely do a practice run first.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like do it again for your Hensday or something just so you can see how it wears.
All this is good. All your advice is like with all this stuff is like, yeah, give it all a go because it can really go haywire, right?
Yeah.
And it can really turn...
Because what if you get a really shitty spray tan?
I know. Yeah, that's...
Like, or what if you get your eyebrows done and they do them too skinny or...
100%.
If they're too dark.
Well, they were skinny when I was at high school and when we were probably at high school because we're similar age. They were it, right? Just these pencil lines.
And then now everyone loves the big laminated...
And they've got these big, bloody huge, everyone's got... It looks like...
They can be done really nicely.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's good.
But usually I can fix that on the day if they're not done nicely.
Well, so everything you say...
So I have an advantage to that because I do brows for a living.
Yes.
So if somebody does not have nice brows, I can...
You can sort them out a little bit like that.
Yeah.
All this stuff is all about prep.
Yes.
You need a canvas.
Correct.
That is you don't want to have to be like fixing a bag of shit.
Pretty much. Can't polish a turd. Imagine that.
But you know what I mean?
That's something that you're definitely going to have.
That's the advice for the show. You just don't want to be fixing a giant bag of shit. But what I mean is just figure it all out because otherwise...
It makes my job harder.
Well, because but I guess it kind of takes away from the natural element because you're kind of having to layer on all this stuff to kind of get over whatever chaos has accidentally occurred.
But it literally is what's underneath because that's obviously, where you start.
Yes.
Like no matter how much product you put over the top, it's still whatever is underneath.
Yep. Okay, so the morning of, what do they need to obviously get in the shower? Step one.
I would probably get in the shower.
Before you get there?
Yeah.
If everyone could shower before they get there, that'd be good. That's good advice.
Sometimes people don't shower until you get there.
That's mental.
So
but some people
I find that mental.
Some people are morning showerers, not...
Yes.
And some people are night showers.
Some people are night showers, yes.
Yeah, right. I'm always a morning, if not both.
Same.
Like,
I was just about to say I'm pretty sure I'm both.
But like I couldn't bear it like going through the day.
I couldn't
I go to
either.
the gym in the morning and I have to drop my kid off to school every time and I wear a hat and I'm just like, this is a nightmare because the only time in the world that I'm unshowered and I hate it.
Yeah.
So the idea that somebody would on their wedding day just be sitting there unshowered
I would
is
like to
astonishing
hope not.
Yeah, you probably don't come across
I
that.
was about to say I feel like that's not really...
It's a special day,
but
have a shower.
This is about you. You need to look after yourself. Have a shower. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself to a shower. It's a big day. You can afford it. You've paid for Liv to be there, for God's sakes. You can afford a shower. It's on the Airbnb.
It's a luxury.
Do you have a thing? If you're in an Airbnb or a hotel, do you have way more showers than you otherwise would? Because I do.
Yes.
Because I'm paying for it. I feel like I want to get my money's worth.
And I like leave the heaters on, like so I'm nice and warm. Get all the blankets on my bed. Totally.
100%. Yeah. Because you paid for it.
Exactly.
You might as well use it, right? I'm like that too. I'm glad that's not alone because I used to have so many showers. I'm just like,
use everything that they leave in the fridge.
Yeah, you've got to do it. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. So on the day beside that, is there any other prep in the morning?
I always say don't do like a face mask in the morning. Do that all the night before.
Is a face mask like a what's a face mask?
There's so many different ones.
I mean, in my head, I'm instantly thinking...
No. Do I want to know what you're thinking?
I'm thinking of like someone lying there with cucumbers and stuff and they're like the full thing. And it's like no one wakes up and does that.
Some people do.
Okay. Every day?
I know some people that do, yes.
Yep.
No. I ain't bloody got time for that.
Yeah.
No, just like a sheet mask as in now you're just like, now they're putting a sheet over their face.
Yeah, I am.
How do I explain it to a male.
Well, you don't need to. I mean, I guess if everyone's going to know what's going on, I don't know. A sheet mask.
It's like it's a hydrating for your skin.
Right.
You would have seen it.
Well, I put on moisturiser in the morning before I leave the house.
It's the same thing, but it's in a form of a mask. So it's all sitting on your face and it's all sinking in all nicely.
And it sinks in, doesn't it?
And it leaves like a nice little glow.
Yes,
so you don't want to do that the morning of, because then that's going to create like a shiny barrier for me, and then I'm just going to have to wipe it all away.
You have to wipe it all away.
You'd want to do it the night before, so then your skin can sleep in it and feel nice and fresh.
They're the sheets that dissolve onto your face, essentially, become your face,
correct.
if you will.
Yeah.
I've also seen there's lots of weird lighting stuff that people have, these lit up mask UV stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Those, LED lights, they're cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can do those. Again, that's another prep thing that you can do in the lead up to your wedding. Probably wouldn't do that the morning of. Again, you could do that the night before.
Yeah.
So, definitely shower. For me, I just usually tell them to do their own skin prep. Otherwise, if they don't have their own skin prep, I'll do it for them.
For sure.
So,
yeah.
That's it. And then they can just sit down, relax, get a mimosa.
Yeah, nice. Mimosas are good. Are you pro mimosa? Are you pro mimosa?
110%. Yeah. Every time I get off with one, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, of course. We're here for the day.
Yes.
Because I was saying,
maybe not at 9 a.m. in the morning though.
No.
We'll wait till
10, 11 -ish.
Wait till after I've done the bride.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. There's always a time. There's always a time when even in your soul you're like, it's okay now.
Yeah.
But there is times when you're like, this is mayhem.
Yes.
What's the earliest call time you've ever had?
To actually start someone's makeup, or just in terms of me getting up to go and do a makeup?
Just like what time? Yeah.
Well, I'd probably say 4 a.m.
What was happening
And
there?
so that's just like if they're having a sunrise wedding.
I've heard this actually. I heard of
is
somebody
a
up
big
the
thing.
coast doing this.
Yes, and that is big. Yes.
That might have been you.
Yeah, maybe.
Was it Freycinet?
It could be, yes.
That was you?
Yeah, I've done a few there.
And you were up to, because they were going to walk to Wineglass or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's quite common.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Which is cool, but it's like, you need to make sure that you...
Is there, within that kind of scenario in my head, I guess, we were talking about before, that combination of like looking glam and looking like yourself.
Yes.
If it's a sunrise, you don't want to be looking like Kim Kardashian rocking into the club, do you?
No. Some people do.
Yeah.
But no, you don't. I know, it's such a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah.
My makeup is designed to make the person feel like themselves.
Yeah.
Just literally an elevated version of themselves. Unless they tell me, I don't want to look like me, I want to look like Kim Kardashian. That's fine, I can do that. But me personally, for my brides, that's not my style.
Interesting.
I'll do it if they want it.
For sure.
But I want them
you can
to
do,
feel
You can do
comfortable.
whatever is required, but it's not your personal preference.
Yes,
I
that's
always, obviously on the podcast, have to go back to music because it's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
But I always say it's the same. Like if someone said to me like a bunch of songs that are like old female jazz, it's like I can do it.
Yes.
But you can see in these 50 videos that it's not really going to be my thing, is it?
It's not your style.
But
you can do it.
I can do it, but it's not what I'm going to be the best at.
Yes.
But I can get the job done.
Will you recommend somebody else then, say
Absolutely.
if it's not really your style? Because that's the same as me.
Absolutely. I think it's a tough one with weddings because I think people just want, sometimes they just want the best or whatever. And that sounds egotistical, but I mean, they've come to us because we're known for the best, right?
Yeah.
But then you won't see their songs until maybe 2 weeks out.
Yes.
And you just sit there, Laura and I sit there in this little office just going, that's her desk, and she spins around and goes, oh shit. And I'm just like, whoa, what we got? And it's just, but and then at that point it's too late and we do our best. But if somebody hits you up with an inquiry of just like, we're really into old-timey jazz and want it to feel like a 1920s Gatsby party, and you're like, excellent, here's Dana. You know what I mean? Like, somebody, it's the same with pub rock. It's like someone like, man, we just love like partying and Eagle Rock, and I'm like, great, here's Troy. It's not my thing, right? And that's totally fine, and that's good. But sometimes you get some curveballs coming up, like we all do. But it's part of the job.
That's exactly right.
To just step up and nail it.
Yeah, totally.
I am astonished that Kim Kardashian is, and I don't know if this is being mean to Kim or if I'm just confused. Sorry, Kim.
You're surprised that she's still relevant?
I'm surprised that she's the popular choice.
She's a popular choice.
There's so many hotties.
Yeah.
And we're going with Kim Kardashian.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of other little
Is it because she has a lot of makeup on? Is she known for a lot of makeup? Doesn't she have a line of things?
She does have a line of her own makeup. I honestly feel like it's more how she just looks, like her skin always looks so clean and prepped, and her brows are so perfected. Do you know what I mean? Like she's carved to perfection.
She is carved
I think that's more what it is.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hailey Bieber.
'Cause
And
if I
feel like, again, Hailey Bieber's another one. She's like a really good one because obviously she's like beautiful, like she's naturally stunning.
Yeah.
But she's another one that I'll get shown. I want to look like this.
You want to look like Hailey Bieber?
Yes.
I'm intrigued, and this is showing my age because I know who she is, but I don't know why she, like what she does. But she seems to be doing very well. I know who she is, but she seems to be doing awfully well.
Yeah.
Like a billionaire style thing. But
is.
I'm just like, amazing. Good for you. I'm guessing she's a model of some kind.
She is.
Well, that helps.
She also has her own now skincare and makeup line.
So it's obviously it's a very lucrative thing, like the makeup world, right? I remember this from back in my day.
It is.
With Laura with the Beauty magazine.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff.
Oh, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It never used to be like this.
Yeah.
But now, again, like since Mecca and Sephora, there's heaps of companies now.
Yeah.
But we never used to have that. It was literally like Maya and David Jones in Australia, obviously.
And there's a new product that you must have every day, right? A new thing that you've got to be doing.
I'm constantly updating my kit. You have to.
Yeah.
You've got to keep up with the trends.
Yeah.
Like you
What's
honestly
in the kit?
have to.
Everything.
For weddings, I like to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Like I try to compact it down. But yeah, you have to. And plus it's fun, obviously trying new things, but I have so much makeup that is just wasted.
I can't even imagine. Well, so do we. Like Laura had it all from that free. She's still got shit that she got given for free upstairs.
I'll take it. No,
I don't think you want it. I mean, you can. Go for it, please. God damn. But she's thrown out so many over the years and it's just like, know, but I mean, again, a lot of it's just trial stuff,
girls
isn't
can
it?
play with it.
What about the prep area of a makeup world? Like do you have any kind of requirements and especially I'm thinking of like lighting and stuff like that. You need obviously like a space that is going to be comfortable and, they can't just have a little round mirror, right?
No, but that happens.
Does it? Do you send them like a sheet of like go to Kmart and get a big ass mirror?
No, but I should.
You should.
This is such a massive thing that's spoken about within our industry.
Is it?
Makeup artists hate when we rock up somewhere and you're literally shoved in a little dark, dingy room with shit lighting, the tiny little space to set up. Like it's not it.
Yeah.
Obviously you make it work. And I will never complain because I will make it work.
Sure.
But yeah, you really want somewhere you need natural light.
Yeah.
Like you have to have natural lighting. Synthetic light, it works, but it's not.
Yeah.
You don't see the true reflection.
Enhanced natural light, like kind of like this.
Yeah.
Like it's all lit, but
this
then we've
will
also
work,
got lighting.
But for makeup, if you want to see what it truly looks like, especially on a wedding day, people are going to be coming up and looking directly at your face.
Yes.
You need to sit them in front of a window. Or at least if you are in a dark, dingy place, take them outside so you can see.
Yeah. And because I think, again, it comes back to that concept of like giving them confidence. Like you don't want to be sitting there going, Jesus Christ, she's going to look like she's test running for Dracula, the musical. No, the restaurant, and then what I mean though, you might overdo it by accident because the lighting shit,
Oh, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, but you could, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
you totally could.
Yeah, you need like a big kind of prep like this kind of thing, like a big table.
Yes.
Yeah. Helpful.
Not like massive, but yes, it is helpful because you don't want to be setting up on someone's kitchen stove.
Yep.
Which
for sure
happens.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
And do you stand or you have a little swivel chair or something like that?
I stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I get a sore back.
And how does it work with you and the hair combination? Because obviously the lovely Ben you work with all the time and a whole bunch of other people you work with all the time, I've got no doubt. But how does the combo work on the day? I'm
so lucky that I have Ben. We're literally a little team. And we have been. Again, I've been working with him for years.
Yep. Are you sold together? Are you like a sold, like is it if someone books him? No, okay, right.
No, we're not. Yeah. So obviously two separate people, separate businesses. It's just people just think that we're sold together because we work together so much and that's awesome. Just happened. It is awesome. Yeah. We're both super lucky. I love him. It works as in terms of like how does the morning work or how does it work in terms of setting up?
Like is it hair first then makeup or is it makeup then hair?
It really doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Nah, it really doesn't matter.
I thought it would matter.
No.
No.
Sometimes we'll do the bride both at the same time.
Okay.
Lots of other makeup artists don't like doing that or hairdressers.
Yeah.
But for Ben and I, we actually like it.
For sure.
Because you like both talking to the bride, both like bed. It's just more it's fun.
Because in my idea, like their hair's like this, so you can work on the situation. You know, I'm like,
look, don't get me wrong. There is a joke between Ben and I. I always ruin his hairline with makeup, and he always gets his dusting powder and puts it on their face. It's all fixed. It's totally fine. I personally like it if I do the makeup first.
Okay.
Because then when they look in the mirror after they have their hair done, they'll get the whole complete look.
Yeah. Yes.
That's my...
The reveal.
I like doing that. Yes,
exactly. That makes sense.
But for me personally, it doesn't bother me if a hairdresser's like, do you mind if like it really does? Everyone gets done at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I just don't like to do the bride last. I always like to do the bride in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Just so she has a chance to sit with herself. If you do the bride at the end, she's usually like a little bit stressed. People are coming up to her asking her 1,000 questions.
It's absolutely true.
Like,
you're absolutely right, because it gives you don't want her waiting around for ages, and then you also you wanted to be able to. I
feel like that sometimes is a mistake. Sometimes the brides are sitting around because like no, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, doll, come and get it done now.
Yeah.
Plus, you want to pamper the bride because it's their day, so you want them to have the most pamper time.
Yep.
Everyone else still gets pampered, but you want the bride to be the most pampered.
Absolutely.
Per day.
Are there any other elements in relation to pampering? Are you like do you nails and things? Is this part of it?
I used to do that. Imagine having a beautiful little hand massage after getting your makeup done. Or here you go, assistant, you just massage her hands whilst I'm doing her makeup. Yeah. That would be amazing.
I know. We're going to Vietnam soon. And my kids are just so amped on. I've been a couple of times, but they're just like, are they going to like massage? We've been to Bali a few times, but Vietnam's completely different. But it's like, you can have like they're like, so people would do that. I go, I reckon now they're old enough. Yeah, someone will give you a massage.
Totally.
She's so amped for it.
Cute.
She just loves it. They love it. It's really
Didn't get their hair done.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, they love it. I've got one girl that really girly girl, and one who's not.
Yeah.
And the girly girl's just so amped on makeup and all this stuff. And she's funny. So you don't do nails. Nails not a part of a beauty situation?
No.
Okay, that's good to know. I had no idea.
No.
Do people do their nails on the day?
If somebody asked me to, if somebody was just like, can you paint
but that's more of
more
of a prep thing.
It's usually something that they'll get done before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with toes.
Is that something that goes? Fuck's sake.
I hate those ones too.
Yeah.
They're so annoying.
What's this fly doing? Interesting, because in my mind, I haven't really ever thought about that, but they are going to be putting a ring on that finger, so it does need to look...
A ring on it?
Yeah. Like, seriously. So somebody else is doing that in advance, you know?
Yes. Usually they'll get their nails done the week of.
Okay.
Because, again, that's like another little exciting prep thing that they get to have done.
To the salon.
Yeah. Like, they'll be like, cool, let's go get my nails done.
Amazing.
And most people will get their nails done for that reason.
Yeah. Because they're going to have photos of their
Which
hands.
is why you don't want a bad spray tan on your nice, beautiful nails and hands.
Great advice. Yeah. Great advice. You must be able to judge, like, hotel rooms. Like, you must have seen it all.
Yeah.
You must walk in and go, what a bag of shit.
Or if they tell me where they're getting ready, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'm like, damn it.
What's a good one? What do you like? It's mostly Airbnbs and things like this.
I feel like it's mostly Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Just anywhere that has beautiful lighting, like if it's big and white and light and just, lots of space.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes if you're cramped in like a small room, it's not comfortable.
No, of
and
course
it gets a bit overstimulating.
Yeah.
Because everyone's trying to talk and they've got music going.
Well, that's the other thing. You've got this important role as also like dealing with all that morning stuff and kind of being you're quite a...
That's actually another big part of being a makeup artist or a hairstylist.
It's a hugely emotionally intelligent job.
Really
You have to be in there. You're quite a calm presence anyway, but
Thank you.
Like you wouldn't want to be in there being like all baffled and
going,
bride
or anyone, not just the bride. Everyone feeds off your energy.
Feeds off it, exactly.
Because you're the first point of call of the day.
Yeah.
So you literally have to be their zen zone.
100%. And I was saying before, like you were like, you'll never complain. And like that is, I want to say to every vendor, you can bitch and moan after.
Oh, totally.
But like, just keep it together.
Keep it in.
Because
100%.
a diva attitude.
Yeah.
I've seen some musicians in the past have pretty diva-y vibes over some shit, and it's like, this isn't going to work. It doesn't fly. Just pull out your big boy pants and do the job. And
just get it done.
We'll bitch later, and we'll do all we can to make sure that never happens again.
That's right.
Through our
be professional
emails and processes or whatever. But how far in advance are you getting booked out? Like the year?
Yeah,
6 months,
sometimes
yeah.
two.
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
28. Someone the other day, my first 28, and I was like, really?
I know.
Really? What
It's
are we
hard,
doing?
isn't it? Because you just want to say yes to everybody.
Of course I said yes.
But yeah, I know.
But, you know.
But then sometimes it's like, oh, now I'm not going to have a life or a weekend.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're giving up your life to
Yeah.
work, but
And
I
you travel,
love what
obviously.
I do.
Yeah, exactly. I love what I do, so it's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, you do sit there going like, what am I doing?
I travel
here?
so much. I feel like this season has been massive and lots of early mornings this year. So much travel this year, which is great and I love it. But yeah, lots of early mornings.
And the early mornings is obviously because of bigger bridal parties. Like
bigger bridal parties
essentially-
and just the travel time.
Yeah.
Like allocating the
Because
travel.
if you've got let's call it a 3 or a 4 o'clock standard ceremony, like,
Yeah.
you need to be in there if there's 4 or 5, like 10 a.m. kind of thing.
Earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah.
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 And so if you've got to travel,
It's just better to have more time than not enough time. Because you just don't know.
Absolutely true.
You just don't know.
I don't ever really see you guys. I only
I know.
ever because
we do so many weddings together, but
I
not
know.
together.
We just tag each other on Instagram all the fucking time. It's just like, I just look at who was meant to be there. I go, just tag the list. But yeah, because I kind of rock into set up about an hour before guests.
Yeah.
So that's 2 for 3 o'clock kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
never before that.
Yeah.
Unless the travel. But every now and then we cross.
We're usually gone by then.
You are.
Yeah.
So how does that give them time for it to kind of calm down a little bit before they have to really strap in?
I like to do that.
I was talking to a hairdresser the other day who's like, yeah, we're normally there right before them. We're like zipping them up. And I was like, really?
Again, it depends.
Yeah.
It really depends.
I didn't
on the
realise
bride.
that. I thought you were long gone.
I feel like I'll do that for somebody that I know. So
Sure.
if that's like one of my clients or a friend, and if I've done their makeup, I'll totally do that. Or if it's just, I don't know, somebody that you built up amazing rapport with, yes. But some brides don't want you to hang around.
No.
So again, you've just got to read the vibe.
For sure.
And sometimes I feel like that's their time and that's their time with their family and their bridesmaids that they want to do.
Yeah.
Whereas other times they're like, no, please stay. Like, come and have a drink. Come to the ceremony. So again, it just depends on the person.
I think that's very true. I think we've talked about this on here before, not us, but like I often get like given a seat at the table or something, and I'm just like, that's adorable, but I'm here. I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't want me sitting down chatting to Nan.
Yes.
Like I'm here to do.
You're like, as much as I want to sit
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It's just one of those funny ones, isn't it? Because they kind of want you to be a part of it, which I think is the
Yes, it is
nicest thing
lovely.
ever. But it's like, it's taking away from
You're
my
like,
job.
but I can't.
I just want to nail the job here.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm here to do. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you have this kind of therapy. You know, the morning people have a bit of a therapy role of just chilling everything out,
Totally.
get the mimosas going.
That's right.
And just having a confident air of just like, we're going to nail this here, and
That's
everyone's
right.
going to be an amazing day.
Music, gotta have some
I mean,
music
you
going.
must have seen it all. It's always family, right? It's always a parent or an
is.
aunt causing a shit show.
It is.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 110%. Yep. Sometimes it can even be one bridesmaid.
Yep.
Sometimes. Majority of it is a family member though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the bridesmaids, come on.
Yeah.
Strap in.
Literally.
Do the job.
They've got to lock in and do their job.
You do. You
Yeah.
can't just be like a nightmare on the day. It's not your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
But I usually think it is a family member.
Yeah, it's always.
Most of the time people are pretty good, but
Yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah. In the
Yeah.
mornings, I see it more later when
Yes.
I'm DJing stuff like that, when
True.
everyone's the divorced couple are meeting for the first time in 8 years and it all just
You
kicks
would
off a
once
bit.
people have had a
You'd be
few
like, yeah,
bets.
Greg, well, you know, if you
Yes.
hadn't left me in Thailand that time to fuck Melissa. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
well,
you're
I hear
like,
about that in the morning when the
yes.
mums are just like, you've got to make me look shit hot because my ex-husband's going to be here. And I'm like, girl, I've got you.
You
Of course
got
I'm
you.
going to make you look
Amazing,
amazing.
yeah. I just sit there on my DJ thing going, Jesus Christ.
I love that. I actually love that. You would see all
It's
of
okay.
that.
It's all right. Okay, so we're coming to the end. This has been awesome because it's been very, very informative to me.
Oh, dear.
A few hot takes, quick fun fire. I don't know if these are going to work, but
Okay.
because I don't actually really know what I'm talking about, but I got some
Okay.
help to
Oh,
figure out
God.
some. All right,
Hopefully I know.
so matte or glowy?
Oh, glowy.
Okay.
Glowy. Yeah. Got to be glowy.
Bold lip on the wedding day, yes or no?
It just really depends on the person and their vibe. Probably no.
Yeah. Probably no.
Probably no.
What does a bold lip mean?
Well, a bold lip is like you're
Lipstick. Yeah.
if you're someone that wears like a red lip every single day of their life
Yep.
and you want to wear it on your wedding day, absolutely do it because otherwise you're not going to look like you.
100%.
But if you're somebody that's a non-makeupper, you probably don't want to try a bold red lip on your wedding day, do you?
Yep. 100%.
So I feel like 90% of my brides are non-bold lip.
Yeah, there's a comedian called Christina P. Basinski. She has a podcast and she wears really bold.
Yeah.
Sometimes a brown, sometimes a purpley lilac-y thing, and sometimes a big red thing. But she wears it every day, and to see her without it would
look funny.
It would be
That's
confusing,
right.
Yeah. Waterproof mascara, is that the only thing that exists? It must be, right? Mandatory?
Totally. There's also another one that's called like tubular mascara.
Okay.
Which like sort of appeals similar sort of vibes. But yes, you definitely need waterproof.
You've already answered this, but one celebrity that's not Kim Kardashian or Hailey Bieber that everyone references?
Who else is there that everyone references? I feel like they're more influencers like on TikTok.
Right.
Like...
Okay.
There's no one else I would say that's like in particular. Hailey Bieber's definitely probably the number one at the moment.
At the moment?
For me personally, people showing me pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
One thing a bride should keep in her handbag or around for the day to touch up. Do you leave stuff with them to touch up?
No, but I will recommend to them to always take a pressed powder in case they have like a little bit of a sheen throughout the day, and they're lippy.
Yep.
Same with the bridesmaids, same thing.
Yep.
Always lipstick because obviously you're eating, drinking.
Yep.
Unless it's a colour stay if they want to wear, but always your lippy.
Yeah. And you almost should allocate and be like, hey, Rachel, bridesmaid, you're in charge of checking on this all day,
Correct.
right?
And they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They know.
Oh, well, that's good. That's kind of all the hot takes I've really got there. I mean, there's one here that says, what's the most stressful thing that could happen 30 minutes before a ceremony?
It pours with rain.
Yeah, rain must be hell. But it all stays on pretty well these days. Again, it's not stage makeup. They're not
more
mine.
for hair, probably. Yeah. That would suck. Or if it's like a windy day. Mm-hmm. If it's a windy day and the bridesmaids are going in and out, Ben's like, can you stay inside?
Oh my God. I know, wind, all right, what's one piece of advice you'd give a future bride listening right now as the last thing? What's one thing you could say to them on their makeup day?
Don't have such high expectations of yourself.
Okay.
Because everyone strives to be obviously their perfect self, which is totally understandable. But I feel like the more you try and strive for perfection, that's when it doesn't happen because you're so worried about what you look like. Mm-hmm. You've just got to trust your vendors, I think, that you've picked. Stress less.
Yeah.
And that's like so easy to say because I know that weddings for some people are super duper stressful.
Yeah.
But don't strive for perfection because you will be your perfect self because if you've chosen the right hair and makeup artist, it will be perfect.
Yes. I think that's absolutely true. And I think if I've learned anything from this conversation as well, is like good prep.
Totally.
Good prep will put you in that headspace because you've done the work.
That's it.
It's like don't try and lose 10 kilos 2 weeks out, right?
Yes.
It's not going to...
Because you're just putting too much pressure on yourself.
But you'll have diarrhea all day. Just want to die.
The anxious. You just want to die. Oh, God.
You know what I mean? That's the thing. Well, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm really glad that we got to do this. And I've learned a hell of a lot. And it's been lots of fun. And keep on doing good things.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for making it nice and easy for me.
That's awesome.
I was shooting myself.
That was so good.